I'm Zsófia Pastor, and I am the president of Farmer Frog, which is a nonprofit in the state of Washington. We are an organization that works with local communities and specializes in intense urban agriculture. We are actually a branch of the Foundation for Sustainable Communities, so there is a broader aspect to what we do, but Farmer Frog works with specific agricultural practices in the city. We teach people how to grow food in the city and how to process it, how to cook it, eat it. We help communities get to food who otherwise wouldn't have access to freshly produced and nutritious, wholesome foods that are not sprayed and grown sustainably and also non-GMO. So right now we work with mostly schools, and we help them create school gardens that can be plugged into their curriculum. We work with STEM, the science, technology, engineering, and math programs, and the next generation science standards, which is an entire world of curriculum. So we help them create these gardens, we help them coordinate them, we help them manage them, and then we also make sure that the harvest gets shared with the families who work there. We run the school gardens during the whole summer so that it's not just a school year garden, but it's all year, and especially that so much crops are coming in during the summertime, and that's when kids are out. We help them create events and organize those in the school garden space. We actually have now booth at a couple of markets. So we will be this year at the Linwood Farmers Market, and we have been last year and will be again this year at the South Everett Market. And we have kids and families come there who help us grow, harvest, and then sell. And this is all part of actually the STEM program, because they learn about math, they learn about the applied sciences without them realizing it. And then the money that they generate by selling that food comes back to their school, so they can build another hoop house, they can buy more tools or whatever equipment they need for the garden. And then we also have a subsidized CSA program, that is the Good Food Treasure Box program. And families who qualify for free or reduced lunch, they can participate in this. Being an immigrant here in the US and living through some very tough times myself, I do understand what families go through when they don't have access to food. And I also understand that we don't really have a lot of help anymore from anybody else but ourselves. We have budget cuts left and right. People are getting their food stamps taken away, and at the same time, kids are going to bed hungry. One of every 3 kids will go to bed hungry every single day in the state of Washington and Arizona. We are 2 of the leading, unfortunately, in this. We serve a lot of families. We serve a real need. It is very clear when we have people coming to us that we don't go out to look for projects. They come to us, that there is a need that we are answering. Going through it myself, I thought I must be just one of the few. And then talking to people, I thought, well, maybe we just live in a poor neighborhood. But then now I actually understand what big this problem, how big this is, and that most of the families actually are working families. We don't have any community centers for our youth. These school gardens become it during the summer. So the kids have a place to go to. There is something positive. It's an event that doesn't cost them any money. We also have a garden club here at Olivia Park and at most of our schools. And the kids then have some research studies that they do. They observe the temperature differences in the hoop house and outside, and what grows well and what doesn't and why, and they create a conclusion. They come up with a solution to a problem. And that's all STEM. That's all science applied outside in a natural setting. When they are at our farmers markets, children who are struggling with math are put at the cashier's table. And then at the end of the day, when we tell them, what do you mean you're not good at math? You're really awesome. Look at you. You just did the whole cashiering. That wasn't math. So then it brings it home that, no, that's what math looks like in your life. Right now in a grocery store, you walk in and you pick up anything from a shelf, and the average mileage that's attached to that is 1,500 miles in the US. And it's not just the US. It's not better anywhere else. We are a global economy anymore. We ship things back and forth, and it's not sustainable. We don't have real food security when we're talking about importing most of our food. So we need to get back to local, and it will bring us closer to better nutrition also, so it's healthier for us. I think we're gonna have to reevaluate how big local really is. With the LEED certification, 500 miles distance or less, that's not really local. If you had to bring everything from 500 miles and you didn't have access to a car or a truck, you wouldn't be able to do it. And we need to look at it that way. And urban agriculture is it. It can create jobs, thousands of jobs that are highly skilled. It can create good income. And I think it can also really heal a lot of the ripples that we have inside every single individual in the city, plus in the communities. It brings people together.